You okay?
I literally haven't changed my outfit in like 2 days.
I'm sick of it!
I just can't get it together today. I'm exhausted. Not okay. All of us have problems.
Hey, welcome back to It's Okay, comma. How are you? What's going on? What are you doing? What's up? Are you feeling good? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you dramatic? Are you enthusiastic? Are you woe is me? Oh, no. But for real though, I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything's going good for you. And if it's not, pray about it and it will get better. In today's episode, I wanted to discuss black fatigue. I don't know if anyone or if you've seen it really like that. I haven't looked too much into it like that. I've just seen a couple of clips, a couple of shorts, a couple of TikToks. I've just seen a couple of, short clips about it. And I saw one thing where it was like the original person didn't mean what it is now. They meant something else, but they spun it or whatever it is. But what it is now and what you're seeing people discuss is how, people are, and it doesn't matter who, it's everyone, are tired of a certain type of black individual. Someone who is problematic, chaotic, ghetto, likely to have on a bonnet, maybe some long, how are you wiping yourself properly nails, things like that. A stereotype. Some stereotypes are true. Largely all of them are true. And I mean, I don't know if someone's feeding into the stereotype or if they are unknowing. Largely it's just unknowing, but everyone else knows. Anyway, you've got that, right? And is it true? Yes. Do we have to call it black fatigue? No, not necessarily, I guess. I mean, the name's already picked up. It's semantics, really. It's just really someone who's problematic, right? A Karen could be whatever, fatigue, right? And then you've got, I guess the black fatigue, that's the other version of a Karen. It's a Karen. It's someone who's just annoying, problematic, angry for no reason. Like, I did not crap in your coffee, so please don't even with me, right? And it's true. You have this stereotype of people who come in, who are problematic, who are angry, who have an attitude, who has a bonnet and can't wipe themselves properly, long nails. And it's true. So I'm gonna just offhand, of course, give you personal experiences of this, because you can't just be like, oh, it's true or it's not true and not have any substance behind it. No. So in previous episodes, if this is your first episode, you'll hear me say, that I work in a pharmacy. So this is a customer service industry as well. And courtesy and, hospitality, all that, whatever. And so, of course, you have to be hospitable. You have to be nice. You have to, provide customer care. And you have people who are off the bat just absolutely rude. So, there is a young lady. She looks nice. She does have on a bonnet. I'm like, ma'am, instantly when I see someone with the bonnet, I look at my watch because I'm like, what time is it? And it doesn't matter what time it is. You should not be outside of your house with the bonnet on. And I don't know. We've been sold this, I guess, culture or whatever, that it's okay to wear your bonnet. You can style it with your clothes even, maybe. That's not a thing. And we should make that a thing. No, ma'am. You should not have on a bonnet. So yeah, I look at my watch. I think it was like 10 o'clock. I think it was like 10:34 exactly. Because this bothered me so bad. I'm like, ma'am, I'm trying to provide you the best customer care ever, always. And you're just so rude off the bat. I'm like, So, this young lady pulls up. She has on a bonnet, but she has a nice face. I'm like, hey, how are you? I didn't say it that way. I was just like, hey, how are you? And she kind of looked at me for a long second and then mumbled, like, I'm like, okay. So I just ask her what her last name is. She just hands me her information, all of that. And I'm like, great. So then I'm trying to verify that this is who this person is. And she is automatically combative with this. Why do you need all of this? I'm like, ma'am, I'm just trying to verify that this is you. All of this, different profiles. I just instantly was like, I'm going to hand you over to someone else. And I just walked away. I was like, this woman is tripping. She did not have a smile on her face. She totally had an attitude. I'm like, okay, I see the bonnet girls they're feisty. So then we have another situation, right? I'm working, moving about. This young lady comes in. She has on a bonnet. She has on like some tight pajama pants almost, but they're like furry and pink. I guess she tried to match it with the bonnet, and like a red t-shirt tight. I was like, okay. I'm not judging though. Walk out the house how you want to walk out the house. But I mean, you're going to be perceived a certain way. All of us are, including me. And she's sliding her feet. I'm like, man, please pick up your feet. You're literally like 22. What's going on? Anyway, yeah, her energy, you can feel it. Her energy is get out of my way or I'm going to beat it up. I'm like, ma'am, could you please, I just got out of her way because I was like, yeah, you look like you ready to give it to let me just get out of your way. So yeah, and then she's totally combative about loading money and like all of this stuff. Like she was just combative. I'm like, all right, moving along on to the next. There are just those anecdotal experiences. There's probably a dozen that I could name that I've been in that just give you that vibe. And then it's not even the bonnet girls. And I have a coworker. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I am a Black American. And I have a coworker who is a white American. And he's like, yeah, when I see a bonnet, I already know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, we do. Cause it's true. Like when you see a bonnet, like you already know it's going to be, but you're nice to this person and it could either go sideways. You could be nice to this person and they will still give you an attitude, or you can be nice to this person and bring them out of their attitude. I've had that happen numerous of times, and that's my goal. But then you have nice and they don't come out of their attitude. It's just piss you, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, but not even the bonnet girls, as I was saying. It's just some people in general, and you can go down whatever race by race, but really it's just rude people. But the black fatigue, bonnet girl fatigue, yeah, no, I can attest to that. It's a thing. And I think it's crazy how like we can't live in like, oh, stereotypes are true, and they are. Like there are so many that are true. I think I've discussed this in a past episode, so I'm not gonna bore you with any of that. But we'll also get into, because it's kind of like it's getting into that racism conversation almost when we discuss this, the black fatigue thing. Like, other races can't say anything about it or whatever. And it's like, no, look, we live in this country. We're going to talk about people in this country. If you're in this country, you're getting talked about. You're getting talked about, period. So then you have that where you're, borderline going upon that. And it's like, phooey. I want to talk about it because I have eyes and see what I see and experience what I experience. And I'm just going to talk about what I see. The demographic of crimes in this country and things like that. And in a previous episode, I talked about the rate of different types of crimes, right? Where you have like murder, it's at this rate per person. And then you have theft is at this rate per person. And, theft is highly up in numerous places. Property theft is so prevalent. I think that I would have to do a little research on, what are you more likely to have happen as a crime to you in America? Is it to be shot, or is it to be assaulted, or is it to have your property stolen? And because property theft is so high right now, I think last year we had in Nevada, if you listen to my previous episode, I think it was F-Boy Crimes. Definitely go look at the F-Boy Crimes. It's turning into a series. If you have any cases that you want me to discuss and dive into, totally let me know. But we discussed that in Nevada, at least last year, there was 70,000 reportings of property theft. Now, I don't know if this was just strictly individual and or business, because people are stealing from businesses, and that's what we're going to get into here shortly. But compared to theft reports, 70,000, there was only 100 plus, it was under 120 murders, reported murders. Of course, you have those unfound bodies, but I don't think that those are as high as we think, because reported murders are definitely not as high as you would think per population. So if you have 1 million people living in one state and only 100 people died that year versus being born as well in that state, that's not what you would think in your head as far as murder goes. That's kind of, I'm not saying, one is too many, we know. But 100 out of 1 million, the percentage and breakdown of that is, figure that out. But yeah, when it comes to property theft, it is up. And I work in the pharmacy, hospitality industry. And yeah, there is, you sell other products there, not just prescriptions as well. And there's theft in those areas. They sell, of course, makeup and different foods and toiletries, and of course you can get all your family good needs at the pharmacy. And as well, you can theft it up there too, because there's just so I guess a denigration in the prosecution of property theft as why it's gone up so much. So, I could think of numerous cases. No, it's not secluded to one race. There's all races: Mexican, white, black. Those are the three that I notice the most. That still. But yeah, there was a situation today where, I am doing my workload and I look up, there's a black woman. She has a horrible red wig on, a black, like one of those like thin type dresses, look like you would maybe more wear it to sleep, but she's got it on, and like some black flip-flops, and she's got like some Walmart bags, and she's totally shopping for herself. But of course, you know, I can't say whether she's going to actually steal or not. I can't accuse her of that. I don't know. But I'm like, this woman is not going to pay for any of this stuff. She's faking, making, looking like she's going to whatever. And I finally am like, no, I don't think this woman's going to pay for anything. Let me just use my intuition and report this. Report it, blase-faire. She's also with a man who it definitely looked like pimp, prostitute situation. It looked like it. I hear him, "Are you ready?" I'm like, oh, this is a lot right now. I don't even know. And my intuition was right. She did steal and did not pay for anything. And really, I bring all of that up about me noticing black people stealing and anyone stealing in general, but noticing the black people stealing. It hurts my heart because I'm black and I'm like, look at what you're doing to us. For real. But at my job, we have certain things locked up, things that are high theft, things that are, you know, noticeably stolen a lot of the times. When they notice like, oh, we see that this is being stolen a lot, let's go ahead and put this under lock and key, right? And it's like that at a lot of places now, not everywhere, just in certain states that are high theft. Nevada is a high theft state. I think California is a high theft state. I think certain parts of Oregon are high theft. I think in New York, it's seen in some places as high theft. Really because of the, like I said, denigration and prosecution of the theft, right? And so you have different areas for black people, right? You know how you have black products mainly, you know, promoted and sold to the black people, like Black Radiance makeup, that's more seen towards black people. Shea Moisture, hair care is more seen towards black people. I think Miel or Miele or however you pronounce that is more seen towards black people. You just have, you know, more products that are for black people. Well, at my job, we have, you know, a hair care area for black people, and it is not under lock and key. And the reason it's not under lock and key is because it's seen as racist. And I just did air quotes, even though you can't see me, because it's such a joke. But yes, I think the NAACP said it would, you know, be seen as racist if this company put these products underneath lock and key, and would, you know, have brought a lawsuit or whatever if they did so. And I think, you know, certain black advocate groups fought for this to not be under lock and key. And guess what items are stolen? Those items that they thought would be racist, still doing the air quotes, if it was underneath lock and key. I was like, this is such a joke when I found that out, because I'm like, they're stealing it, like big time stealing it, to the point of where there's nothing on the shelves. Like, I can't even shop those products because they steal them. And if I were white, you know, me saying that, it would be seen as racist. But because I'm black, it's probably still seen as racist or coonish for me to say that. But if I see it, I can't not notice it, right? And really, it's like, at this point, if I see a black woman with a bonnet and a big purse and a stank attitude, I automatically think that she's probably going to be stealing. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right, unfortunately. I used to feel bad about thinking that or perceiving that about that person, but I could care less anymore, because unfortunately, it's just true. It's just true. And look, I've got stories like that for days. 4 days. It's a lot, but these are just things that I'm noticing with my 2 eyes. And it's just, there's nothing wrong with like talking about it. It doesn't matter what race you are. I guess people are super sensitive. I mean, I just love the days of before internet. We could just say what we wanted to say and like people weren't like crazy. You know what I mean? Like no one, like whatever. You know what I mean? Say what I want to say. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no. I just think the black fatigue thing has a little tiny slice of merit to it. And a little truth. Maybe a lot of truth. But yeah, and I used to wear my bonnet out in public when I was young. I'm like, I don't know. And, you know, you have an older, wiser woman come to you like, baby, don't wear your bonnet out in public. It's just not cute. And it's like, oh, thank you for telling me that. I mean, I guess I thought I didn't know. And yeah, you just have to have an elder come to you sometimes. Just pat you on the back and look you in your eyes and say, sweetheart, bless your heart. Are you okay? Are you good? Why are you so angry? Take off that bonnet. Just do your hair. Just do your hair. Like, that's what one of the old women would tell us. And like, I'm like, thanks for that advice. Like, I love some good advice. Yeah, but no. Look, also, if you haven't heard it, I'm going to tell you to take off the bonnet. Just do your hair. Just do your hair, okay? Just do your hair. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Your bonnet is supposed to like be on your hair when you're asleep so that it can protect your hair while you're asleep. And then when you wake up, you should do your hair and then go throughout your day. You know what I mean? But then again, it does say a lot too. It's all about how you're perceived, right? Now I know. It doesn't matter who, and you can have that attitude like, I don't care about these people. I don't need to do nothing for nobody. And it's like, hey, you're entitled to that. We live in America. You can have that attitude. But if you're called like an angry bonnet girl and like people have black fatigue because of you, like then also don't be mad as well. Like we can't have both. Like, it's gonna be too much then. Like, oh my God, we're angry about both. No, we can only be angry about one, and you have to choose. So then you have that. But then once you figure all of that out, just remove the bonnet, do your hair. But it does say a lot, you know, like, oh, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and you're out in your bonnet. Like, what are you doing? Then it's also like, it's Saturday at 2 p.m. and you're out in your bonnet. Like, what are you doing? And then like, oh, on a Wednesday, you're like out in your bonnet at like 12 p.m. or like even 4, even 7. Like, no, I'll give you like 11 o'clock at night. You did a Walmart run or like a gas station, like whatever, 11 o'clock at night, like dead, you're about to go to sleep and then like just ran out. Like, okay. But like during daylight hours, and don't know, daylight savings at 4, 5, that's no excuse. Daylight hours though, like no, you should not be in a bonnet in the public. Bonnets should be in your drawer, in your home, period. And it's like, if your hair is undone, put on a hat, put on one of those cute scarves and like knot it up in the front. Do that. But a bonnet, no ma'am. I would even if you do like a bandana on your head and like match that with your shirt, like that even, I would be like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. But I mean, all the time though, no, don't do it all the time, but like just in those special occasions. But yeah, no, just stop wearing your bonnet out in public, because you're literally called a bonnet girl. And it's like, do you know that? But I think, is that a thing? Bonnet girls? Maybe it's a proud thing, but it should not be. Your bonnet should be, sleep, take it off, do your hair, whatever. And like if you're in the house all day, you still shouldn't wear a bonnet all day. You should like do your hair and like be presentable or whatever, just to like keep the energy going and like keep that like non-laziness up. Because if you like are in pajamas all day and like in a bonnet, you totally feel like depressed, dead. But if you're cute and like moving throughout the house, like you're totally energetic, you're cute, you're like, yes, I'm loving me. It's totally a vibe shift. So if you didn't know, now you know. But put the bonnet up and leave your attitude at the house. In most jobs, life lessons, etc., the teaching is to leave your problems at home and don't bring them out with you, because the people outside of your personal life have nothing to do with your personal life. When you're walking into a business, an establishment, you're getting service of some type anywhere, those people have nothing to do with what's going on in your personal life. So it's not an excuse to me. That is one thing that burns me to my core. People who are rude to people for no reason, rude to people that they have never met, will never meet again. It's day ruining. You could ruin someone's day with your attitude. So it's like, why even try to do that? And you have people who are trying to be rude. They have attitudes, trying to have an attitude. And it's like, what is your problem? And it's like, you think like, okay, are you like this regularly? Is it just something that happened today? And even if that was the case, that's no excuse. I'll never understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like another situation, I have to talk about it because it really did bother me. This happened recently as well. A woman comes in, she has her 2 sons with her. She has on a bonnet. And she comes in, she's shopping, Christmas, all that stuff. She's like, I have a pickup order. And I'm like, I could already tell her attitude was just so, rude. I'm like, hey, how are you? How can I help you? She doesn't say, hey, she doesn't, say anything like that. I have a pickup order. And I'm like, oh, what type of pickup order was it? And I give her 2 options. I don't want to, say too much so you can just kind of guess where I'm working. But I ask her, which type? Oh, I don't know. So I'm like, I didn't say any of this, but in my mind, I automatically am like, so you don't know what type of order you placed? Really? So this is where we're going with that. So I just go around and try to figure it out. And I don't even say anything after she says that. And she tells me what type of order it is. And she tells me her name and she goes, oh, it's right there. So I'm like, we went through all of that for you to just point to me that it's right there, and you were rude for all of that. For what reason? It just made no sense to me. Like, really, ma'am, you have your 2 kids with you. They're seeing your attitude. I'm gonna be rude, I guess. Probably has no father. And the kids probably have no father too. I'm just saying. I probably am going to edit that out because, it is what it is. You can always assume, and sometimes assumptions are right. I'm like, girl, don't even with me. But I still am not rude. I just give her stuff, and I'm like, you guys have a Merry Christmas, have a good day, and I just walk off. And I think she, mumbled something. I'm just like, I don't be dealing with it. I really don't. As soon as people are rude to me, I just don't even. And you know what? There was actually another situation. This was way, 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 way back, right? I, had a woman come in. She was asking for help, asking for service. She was kind of getting on my nerves, and she was making me very irritated. I didn't have anything personal going on in my life or anything like that. But yeah, she just was getting on my nerves. But I took a deep breath. I was calm, easy, cool, collected, and helped her and continued on about my day. And then a coworker, after the woman had left, and a few moments later, a coworker comes up to me and she's like, yeah, the woman who we were just helping, her daughter just died. And that shook me to my core, because I did not know. I would have never known that had my coworker not told me that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I was so ready to be rude to her and like snap a little bit and be frustrated at her. But I decided, and it was a choice. It was a choice, either be rude or not be rude. And I chose to not be rude. I could tell she was uneasy a little bit, like she seemed a little sad, but like, I don't know her. I don't know her personal life. I don't know any of that. And I chose not to be rude to her. And I literally told my coworker, like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that I was not rude to that woman, because I had no idea. And her too, like, she could have been rude to me and snappy to me because she literally just had a death of her daughter and she wasn't even rude or snappy with me. So I just think about like stuff like that. Like, you have someone who literally just had a death and is being so kind, so easy, seems a little sad, but still being collected about herself. So if this person can do that, there's no excuse for the rest of us. There really isn't. And there's a lot of things that I will never be able to understand. Never be able to understand. One of them is why people murder. I mean, yeah, no, I don't understand why the choice ends up being murder. I'll never understand that. And two, yeah, I don't understand how people can be rude to people who they have never met and do not know. And I say have never met and do not know because you should never be rude to your family members. You should never, you know what I mean? But we're human. Man has fallen. No one is perfect. But getting snappy and getting a little bit of an attitude with your family members, I'm like, I can give a little grace for that. But for people who you do not know and you have never met a day in your life, I don't know. I just can't understand that. I really can't, especially when you're going to get service somewhere. Like, I never even thought about this until my dad said it. Like, you should never be rude to workers in a restaurant or anything like that because they're handling your food. So yeah, definitely think twice about that, because someone could spit in your food, put hair in your food, do all types of crazy stuff to your food. So why would you be rude to someone at a restaurant who is servicing you? I would never try it, because yeah, they could definitely do something to your food. And it's not right, but I kind of would be like, yeah, I see why. You don't even know this person and you was just being rude. And you, like I said, you have people who intentionally want to be rude. They want to be chaotic, like a Karen. You could have went about your way and ignored the whole situation, but you chose to be a Karen. You chose to be a Shaniqua. It's not even black fatigue. It's a Shaniqua. It's a Shaniqua. And if your name is Shaniqua, I am so sorry that you're getting that stereotype. But yeah, it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. And then too, it's like, if you are going somewhere, 9 times out of 10, you're not going somewhere and they're just outright being rude to you. No. When you're going somewhere and they are outright being rude to you, yes, I can understand you getting an attitude back, but you shouldn't even be doing that. It's like, oh, y'all are a little hostile in this establishment. I'm just going to take my business elsewhere. I do it all the time. If I walk in somewhere and this person is rude and all this stuff, for one, I'm not a confrontational person like that anyway, so I just shut down. But I just kind of like, I don't even say anything. I'm just like, whatever. I'm just trying to make it home. I do not want to be stabbed in the neck over over you giving me the wrong, I don't know, cigarettes or something like that. That actually did happen to me. There was a woman who I go into the store quite frequently. She's always been nice to me, but one day, I'm just going to say it. It was my birthday. I had my makeup done. You know what I mean? She normally sees me in my work uniform and normally sees me looking disheveled and tired. But I looked cute. And so when she looked at me, she kind of looked shocked. And then she was kind of rude a little bit. I'm not going to lie. In the black community, you do have black women who, if they see a pretty woman and they are not that cute, they will be rude to you. That is a thing. I have experienced it. I know people who have experienced it, other black individuals. Unfortunately, that's something that we need to break ourselves out of in the black community. I'm not sure if it's prevalent in the white, Mexican, Chinese races, ethnicities, but because I'm black, I can talk about it. I've noticed it. It's a thing, and they'll do that, and it's like, yeah, you tripping. But yeah, she was a little rude. She gave me the wrong cigarettes, and I didn't even say anything. And two, it's me kind of speculating. I don't know if she gave them to me by accident or if she gave them to me on purpose, but her attitude, definitely, I could tell. I was like, yeah, I see your energy with the way that you're looking at me and the way that you're acting, and I just don't like it. But yeah, that's just something that we got to break out of, and we have to stop wearing our bonnets out in public and stop being rude for no reason, because people have black fatigue and they don't have black fatigue for no reason. So just stay sober, stay vigilant. Remember, Christ is king, guys. Christ is king, king of kings. Anyway, it's okay.
All of us have problems.